Alright, welcome back to FoolCraft 2 with Arlo Return, and we are a little bit further along than what we were before, so there may be some surprises here. Hopefully I did change my recording to 60 frames. For some reason my recording software keeps wanting to put it back to 30, so we'll see. Seems a little jittery, but it's like really sensitive. Maybe my mouse is turned up. Maybe that's what, maybe, okay. Who knows? Anyway, this is, I like to call him Terra Steel Cow. And we're using molten terra steel and putting it into a fluid tank, which then deposits it into a casting basin, which drops it into a hopper into a chest. And you need to get out of my hole where I can get in there. Move your butt. Move your green ass out of the way. There we go. Get. Okay. So anyway, what we have is the fluid cows that you get with the animal nets. So use an animal net to capture it. Now I brought it back in here. It's underground. You'll see a lot more of this in a minute, as you can see on the upper right hand. Built a fluid tank to where I can put fluid that I gather off of this cow into the fluid tank. And then using a redstone clock, which automatically... Freaking cow, man. Get out of the hole, dude. Get. Over there. Get over there. Okay. But anyway, use this redstone clock with the lever so that I can pull it off and on, turn off and on. But what it does, it basically detects that the liquid is full here, or basically turns on this faucet when it detects the fluid, and it fills up this casting basin. Now you can do this with the smeltery stuff. So this is seared brick and everything, the faucets in the casting basin, which drops once this fills up, cools off, goes into hardens into a block, falls into the hopper, and goes into the chest, giving you blocks of Terrasteel, or whatever fluid cattle you have. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. This is really simple. I thought it was complicated at first, but apparently it's not as difficult as I thought it was. So basically, you know, I need to automate this. There's like a detector cube or something, actuator cube. I think you might be able to get to automatically milk those for you and deposit them into the basin. But I am not sure at the moment that is even available. One thing I do want to do is, well, I don't have it on me, so I gotta go find. Hopefully I still have it somewhere, but it's a legendary loot bag that I got, and we're gonna leave this to be. Come back out here. This is all underground. As you notice, I did create a couple of sag mills here, alloy smelters, slice and splicer. This gives you your whatchamacallit, these things. Where's that? I don't think I still have it up here. Well, it gives you the thing for the farmers, for the farming devices. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Hold on. Farming. This thing right here is the farming station. And this little guy right here, the Z-Logic controller, it's made through the slice and splice machine. So I need to get all that put up in some solarium blocks and everything. You get those by mixing, if you look in the alloy smelter, gold and soul sand. So I have plenty of that, but I got it all put away. So I put the gold and the soul sand into this thing, and it should give me solarium. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at with that, and I don't know if I'm good at the moment. Oh, I need pulsating crystal, which requires a ender pearl. I do have one pulsating crystal, but I need another one. I haven't been able to find me an enderman yet. But anyway, that's on hold. This is used to make silicon, so I got plenty of silicon to go. I'm going to be using that later. Compressed sand and everything gives you oils and silicon and stuff. Where's the other one? This is just a basic storage. If you throw an ender pearl, I screwed it up. If you throw the ender pearl into this thing, if you just like shift click it, it'll go right to here, and it won't do what it's supposed to be. You want the ender pearl here and that iron here to give you the pulsating crystal. But if you put it where the iron was, then you get ender pearl dust, which doesn't do me any damn good. No good at all. So kind of stuck with that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and another thing too, I've been watching a couple of people I like to watch on YouTube do these BOO, vintage beef, and all that. Well, Beef, I like beef a lot, vintage beef a lot because, you know, he's pretty cool at stuff. But there's some basic little things that he doesn't seem to do, which is kind of weird. But that's not what I want. I want recipes, and I'll show you. There's a big thing when you're trying to do chickens, right? The more chickens and all that, all them different types of chickens. A lot of time it's hard to get the green dye because you need to find cactus. Well, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of desert in any of the worlds I ever create, which is weird for some reason. There's a lot of beach and sand, but no cactus. So the other way you can do that is by... Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? I'll get there. Oh, there it is. See this stuff right here? Plant clippings and trimmings. That allows you to... This is the best one. Use your shears. Use your shears, go out there and cut the grass. And use a sag mill, which gives you plant clippings and trimmings and loose twigs and prunings. Now where that's important, if you right click this, is you can put in an alloy smelter with slime, you can get cactus green. Or you can put it with eggs, you get cactus green, which gives you green dye. So if you're trying to get a green chicken, you got plenty of eggs, just use your plant clippings and trimmings and put them in here and you get cactus green. So you don't have to go wander around the world for, you know, miles and miles and miles like this here. Well, that's pretty close. I'm underground, so it's not going to show up. But anyway, you know, I've been watching him, and he's like traveling way out here. He likes to explore though, but you know, that's one way of doing it without having to go exploring around the whole area. So keep that in mind. Okay, so that's that. Nothing really there. I'm doing this here. These are Inferium Essence. These are tier 1s, so I'm only getting 1 out of each. Tier 2 gives you 2, tier 3 gives you like 5, I think, or something. I don't know. It goes up. Completed a quest to get these, the Diamond Essence ones, but they give you Diamond Essence, which if you get 9 of those, you can make a diamond. It works. I mean, I think the diamond chickens give you a better return. But that's a tier 5, so that's a tier 5 crop. So you know, yeah, whatever you gotta do. Anyway, these are kind of like the chickens, because the chickens you can get all the alloys, the plants you can get all the alloys, and the cows you can get all the alloys. So it's like 3 of those same mods that do the same things are all in one pack. It's kind of odd. The one thing I don't like is I don't have a small storage chest that holds a lot more items, which I used to use on my on Beyond, FTB Beyond, Feed the Beast. Used to have that. I need to find. Hang on a second. Where did I put that bag? Okay, wood, saplings. I hear you, zombie. Bunch of crap. Juicers, cutting boards. See, I got a ton of Inferium, and it's all in blocks. Yeah, no, I hear him. He's not there. He's not anywhere where he can get to me. He's like over in this direction in the water, which is crazy. Raspberry bushes. Nice little juicy fruit treats. Dang, where did I put that? There it is. Legendary loot bag. So that's what I want to do today. See, I got some stuff going on here. So we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Don't need a whole lot. So this thing is a bag opener. You can get it from the quest. Since we're talking so much about quests, let me get into that. The quests, I've already pretty much completed most of the quests. So it kind of gives you an idea on where you get all this. Get cheeseburgers. Silky Jewel. I put that on my shovel so I get a silk touch. There's the bag opener. It's not, I mean, it's like being lazy. Just, okay, let me show you. Okay. But anyway, if you open this up, this is some of the old loot bags I had in there before. But once you take it out, you can't put it in. Okay. You got the nice little Rubik's Cube. But what you do, you shift click it up, or you can just grab it and put it up here, and it automatically opens it. Now, lazy, whatever, but it stores it for you. So if I click here, let's see what we got. This is a legendary bag. So I got an Enderman head, cookies, a weapon case for bows. I don't really need that, but at the moment, but I will take that out and put it over there in my casting. I got 32 upgrade templates. It's not really a whole lot that I need there. That's kind of crap. Anyway, They get a flower too. I got pumpkin, so I can make pumpkin seeds. Okay. Which I'm going to take these. And yes, I can shift click them, I know. Food out, leave the other. I'm going to just move some of this stuff out. All right, but anyway, put the food. Let me put the food up here where we at. Bang. Fish. Leave that all up there. These are dried zombie flesh off the drying racks. So when you have those excess amounts of zombie flesh, don't throw them away. Put them on your drying racks. Get all that, okay? So that's how you use that. These are chisel and bits fluid tanks. So if I do take my diamond chisel, I think this is the right one, right? Yep. So diamond chisel. Let me clear something out here so you can see it. If I right click on it, it gives me, if you notice down here, it gives me 64 single lava bits where I can put anywhere on the floor. Okay. I could fill them up in the chest, but I want to do that. And if you shift and right click, it puts it all back in there. This is, I believe, an infinite supply. These are just chiseled fluid bit tanks. So they're pretty easy to make. You just put the fluid in there and then you can chisel and bit. So anybody wondering how to do lava and water bits? There you go. That's it right there. And you're good to go. So I'm not going to do anything with chisel and bits for a while though. So I'll do that. Ferrium. Then away. Don't know where I put the diamond essence pieces. Oh. I put them in here. I don't know. I don't know where I put them. Okay. So I'll just put them in here for now. Get them out of my pocket. It's freaking, what am I doing? It's freaking Rubik's Cube on me. I'll put the pumpkin there because these are for the crops. I haven't really got into the crops a whole lot yet. We'll do that at some future time. You guys have seen me do that before, so it's not really a big deal. Oh, that's a weapon case. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, let's look. Oh, Betsy. Give me a good one. Oh, what we got? Star Shot. Uh-oh. 3rd edition bow. Quality. Flawless. What's it do? Just a regular bow. Durability 1820. Ooh, that's pretty good. 1820. Yeah, but how do you repair it if it breaks? It's not a bad bow, man. Charm that thing up with a mending and a... Phew. Okay. So there we go. Star Shot bow. Nice. But I am going to put this baby away for now because I don't really need it at the moment. Put the cube there. Basic bow is fine at the moment. I don't really need to waste that. I mean, that's for something where I actually go looking for important things. Okay. Okay, so a few other things I want to look at here. Of course, these are your smelting stations. I think I did that before on the last episode. These will grow 3 high. So say you wanted to expand them. Like if I want to expand this, I just break this. All right. And there we go. Picked it up. It gives you a little cube. You just put them down here. Now these will grow 3 high. So they'll grow 3 high and you can keep doing it. And it'll grow again another one. So you can kind of grow a whole farm of bushes. You can build it, you can use these for walls and do everything. So that's kind of cool. So they serve a dual purpose. I get walls for security and I also get fruit for raspberry jams and potions and drinks and stuff like that. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, let's go check this thing out. Okay, so it's still a work in progress. I know it's not quite as efficient, and I found that for me to supply the cobblestone here, I'm going to have to basically run piping into that from a storage thing. So that's kind of something I haven't figured out yet. Now the coal generator is up here. Don't leave a whole stack of coal in here because it'll burn it the whole time, even if you don't need it. So when you do need it, when this gets low, just put a couple pieces of coal in there. That'll build back up, which will be used to provide RF, redstone fluid power, whatever you want to call it. And then you put cobblestone in here and it turns it into lava. So it's a magma crucible. Now I'm just using it for the lava. There's other things you can do, which fills my tank with lava, which allows me to run my seared tanks and run my smeltery. Now, if you look at these, if you look at the configuration, okay, it gives you like intake. So that's take in, open, open. I think it's like open, open, and then close, close, or something like that. I don't know. But it works. I got it to where it's working. So on this one, if you look at it, you can scroll it. Now, if you do this, click this little button right here, it'll clear it up to where you can change this. And then you just change it to pull or push or whatever. The side one here is a push, which pushes it into the tank. Okay, and that's a pull, which pulls it from the magma crucible. Okay, so that's how we have it lined up. Okay, so that's good on that. And I don't think there's anything in here. I do have it built 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can put 4 times 9 blocks, 32 blocks. Okay. So if I build that 8, I can put a stack at a time in there, which could be nice. Just be able to put a full stack in there. Okay. And it's the same thing on this side. So right now the primary tank is this one. It uses this one first before it uses that one. So I don't think I'll ever need this other side, but it's there if I need it. And of course I got plenty of cobblestone for both sides. I can provide in. I do need to do something with the coal thing here so I can drop coal in there too. This thing burns a lot of coal if you leave it in there. Alright, but anyway, here's the other part. These are redstone controls, clocks, levers, so whenever I put material in here, I don't think I have any though. Well, let me show you with the stone. I'll show you with the cobblestone. So what we do, put the cobblestone in there, we'll let that cook off a minute. And once that cooks off, let me come over here. Leave it right here for a second, be it's right back. Okay, so I don't know how much, oh, geez, I went backwards. Okay, so anyway, we're about that far with it. We'll let this cook up. And it might take a little bit here, but we'll get that. Just some storage stuff. Animal nets. Oh, there's the 4. There we go. There they are. Item conduits, drawer controllers. I don't have the material I need for the controllers yet. This is just items here. This is before I realized I can do it with hoppers. Alright, but anyway. There you go. So, see, it's a detects, it automatically pours them in. Boom. Pours them in, drops them in the hopper, and it'll do that until it's finished. The nuggets are still kind of a pain, but yeah, I got that. We'll figure that one out. You can turn these off individual if you don't want them, multiple. So it just basically fills these up, and once they're done, it drops down here into a hopper, into a chest. So each one. Quite a bit, and why those are not on the same block, I don't know. I wish all these had a sort feature. It's the only thing wrong with this slightly larger chest just means it fills up a whole block. Which is crazy because a regular chest, watch, I'll show you the difference. Regular chest doesn't fill up the whole block, but it gives you the sorting options. Which the slightly larger chest does not give you the sorting options, which I wish it had, because then I can sort all this crap. But anyway, this is kind of like an automated system here that just kind of dumps all that. So, I don't know why these are separated out. That's kind of weird. But yeah, so all that. Cobblestone, it's kind of odd that that's in there. Yes, here's the nuggets. But anyway, that's how that works. So that's something different. And of course these are just tool racks. These aren't drying racks, these are tool racks so you can put up stuff. Castings don't need any of that. Reinforcement plates, basically gold laid into a blank cast in here and then wrapped around with obsidian. Gives you the reinforcement model, which allows you to make unbreakable items. Which this is an unbreakable. I do have some haste put on this one. I have haste. So anyway, it's a cobalt handle, cobalt pickaxe head, and a copper binding. The copper binding gives you experience. Every block you break gives you experience, which is cool. So I leave that on there. It doesn't really affect it. And once it's unbreakable, you really don't need the durability, so no big deal. It could be anything as long as it's unbreakable, right? The haste makes it faster. So right now we're at a 25.6 mining speed, which is pretty freaking quick. I mean, it does cut through cobble pretty fast. But you also have vein miner, which is kind of defeats the purpose. I don't know. Silver broadsword. We got fractured, holy, well established, and sharpestest. You sharpen it using the nether quartz. So each level. I usually do all that first, and then I'll put the unbreakable part on it, so it's a little bit later in the thing, but I can repair that. It's silver. Silver's easy. Cobalt's a little harder. Silver's more, common, so it's easier to fix that. It's a silver handle, or sorry, silver blade for the undead, so it gives you the holy, which gives you extra attack against zombies, skeletons. Fractured is the bone, which gives you bonus damage, I believe. I'm not sure. Well established is, of course, the copper handguard. And I guess I could show you all that, right? Yeah, there we go. So bone tool rod, silver sword blade, and copper wide guard. Let's give you different things. So, and that also gives me a 16.53 on my damage so far. It's not enough to kill an enderman in one shot, but it does very well with cattle, skeletons, and zombies. First shot hits, pretty much kills it. And I think the next level gets me up to like a 20. So once I get that, then whatchamacallit, creepers become easy. There's that one. Okay, shovel, of course, cobalt shovel. Tool rod, shovel head for the durability. Copper binding, of course, for the experience. And then silk touch, so I can get, blocks out of it. That is the iron lumber axe. I didn't need an axe because why have it when you got this? Right? Cuts the whole tree down. You don't have to use vein miner, it does it for you. But you can also make a regular axe and just use vein miner every time you do it, and it does the same exact thing. So I don't know if the mod pack was really fully thought out on the things you need and don't need, but that's one of them I can see being changed. Dark travel, okay. Wait. So it's a dark wood tough tool rod. You get the dark wood and the nether. Cobalt broad axe head, iron large plate, and a copper tough binding. And it gives you all your different things. So the iron gives me the magnetic, so everything it pulls everything around it once it breaks down, which is nice for the trees because it pulls the saplings to you also. So that helps. I think it does, right? Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, okay. So that's that for that part of the job. Now, I do want to show you these right here. Since I've been watching Vintage Beef playing the chicken part of it, right? Well, the chicken eggs, there's certain eggs you can get that you can't breed. So it's like flint chicken, log chicken, sand chicken, and a nether quartz chicken, or nether chicken. Those are the ones you can't breed. So you got to actually find them out in the wild, different areas. These I got off of loot bags, which is kind of cool. So I got a redstone chicken, flint chicken, and a glowstone. So, and I can use the bone whites, like, if you just have a regular egg. I don't have any chicken, so I don't have any eggs. But if I have a regular, oh, I do have an egg. Okay, hold on a second, I'll show you. Yeah, so just a regular egg, if you allow that to hatch, right? Or is it? No, if you take one of these eggs and you put white dye on it, I believe it turns it into a bone white chicken. And we're going to try that to see if that actually works on this one. I don't know if it does. Let me see. Where are we at? If I even have the material to do this. I don't even know if I have it. I might not be able to do this. Okay, so there's bone white. And, well, actually I can look at it here, right? Bone white egg be right there. Yeah, so a regular egg and bone meal gives you a bone white chicken. Now that bone white chicken allows you to get bone meal, or for that it drops bone meal, it drops regular eggs, things like that. But that gives you that skeletal looking white chicken. Yeah, that's part of that. So anyway, that's how you create that. Now, if you're wanting, and see how that worked here. If I do, I don't know if I have enough for this, but let's show you one more. if I take a regular egg, the colored eggs, like the dyes, like the red, the blue, the green, the purple, the whatever, right? Lavenders, pinks, all that. That's the ones that drop dye. They're made now. I want to say it's lapis. I can't remember. I had it right there. Let's see. So blue egg. This one. Yeah, light blue chicken egg or lapis blue. So the lapis is just one of these. So this is how you make your lapis blue egg. Just real simple. And there you go. So you do that with all the dyes, and you can do different eggs. So that's how you get those. You don't have to breed them. You can get them just by making them. At least on this level. On this level here. On the colored eggs here. And these you can pretty much just get with putting dyes on them. When you get into these other ones, that's when you got to do different things. Like this one. I don't know if it'll show it here. Yeah, when they actually show it. Like this one, right? Say this is a lava chicken. Well, you need a coal chicken and another coarse chicken to breed to give you a lava chicken. So it's a long drawn out process, but you know, it's kind of where that goes. So that's the easy part. And that should be fine there. Now I will do, let me check. Do I have any, I don't have any iron in there. Nope, no iron in there. Okay, let me go get some. And we're going to, I need that. We need two. Okay. I'm going to show you how you get your green dye, by the way. Could have done that without the freaking bench, but so there's that. I'll put that there, and I'm going to put these eggs up. And it is nighttime. Put all that up there. Didn't sleep. And I think that stronghold thing is because of I got the Modern Warfare mod turned off. That's just insane. That's ridiculous. So what we'll do, we'll come up here and we're gonna go outside and see what we got. I did clear this out quite a bit up here. Oh, see, there's a freaking creeper right there. And so I flattened all this out because I'm going to build a bunch of wheat and the chicken places out here. So let me see if I can kill this thing without dying brutally. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Get up there, ball. Get up. Dang. Why can I not get... Wow. Stupid bats. I hate bats. Oh, yeah. So this used to be all land, if you remember. That's pretty funny. Or all mountains. It was like that out here, but it was all on here. So I level this out, and I'm going to be cropping this out because to make the chicken nest, and I'll show you that too. Chicken nest. Wait, did I just screw that up? Wait, what? Oh, nesting pen. Sorry, the chicken nest, nesting pen. So make these things. Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. So you need oak planks around a egg nest. Now, the egg nest requires hay bales. And hay bales require 9 wheat, which means you need crops for that wheat. So this is just a temporary when I first started, and I'm going to need to expand upon this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off here for a little bit, and I'm going to try to get 9 up, and I'm going to show you that real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so it wasn't too long, but I need 3 of these, 3 hay bales, and we are going to make us a egg nest first, and grab that. There's our egg nest. Now, the thing about it, once you put that into a nesting pen, you lose the egg nest. So don't do that until you have an egg or whatever you want to do. Make a couple of these. For right now, I don't want to do that. because I want to show you how I can hatch this egg. I do need to build some stairs down to this freaking thing here. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the bone white chicken and we're going to do him first. Okay, so bone white chicken. I'm going to put him in a little room back here for now, but I will be moving those upstairs in due time. So let me go ahead and carve me on a room. I know I'm getting kind of sidetracked here, but that's fine. Nope, I don't want to go there. Because that is, well, actually I do. Actually I do. Terra still is on the a little bit further out. Okay, so this is where I cut out all the crap. Okay. I don't think I have enough stuff. So give me 1 sec, be right back. Okay, so I got me some cobblestone. I'm just going to do something real quick here. I'm not going to do anything spectacular. Let's see how quick that freaking pickaxe is. So we're just going to put a little bit of a block up here. Close all that off. Don't really need to do that, but oh well. That works. That works fine. Nope. As long as I block it off, that's all I care about here. Okay, that'll work. That'll work fine. Okay, now they do recommend using like glowstone in here, so let me do that real quick. Let me see if I have my glowstone up here. If it's in the, it might be in the nether. Yeah, it might be in the nether. Dang. Let me see. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so glowstone. What I'm gonna need, and we'll do, I believe it's this one, right? No, it's 4. That's right. Okay, it's on the 4. Yeah. There we go. Okay, dang. Been a while since I had to do these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 should be fine. Hey, you know what? Let's just do this. Forget, why not? Give me 14 of them. Okay. So there's that, and we also need to do. How did I do that? That was weird. Okay. And levers. Never can remember how to do the levers. Why? Because I never use them. That's why. Oh yeah, so the cobblestone with the stick, that's right, okay. And if you hit shift, if you hold shift when you hit the plus, it gives you the maximum. So I'm going to go ahead and make a max, why not? Okay. Okay, so I'll bring that back down here. Now remember, this is just a temporary, just to show you guys what I'm going to be doing, because I'll do all this offline to rearrange everything. But what you do, you take the nest, okay, put this down here. Oh, and real quick, do I have any left? Yes, I do have a door. There we go. A little door here. You don't want your little chicken running around. That's the last thing you want, is a chicken running around the house. I really don't need that. But yeah, I know. Whatever. Rearrange this. Why is that all shifted? Oh, because I hit the R button. That's what that did. Dang it. Don't want to rearrange all that like that. Okay, anyway. We're going to put the egg in here. Well, nope. Remember, glowstone first. Glowstone. So, put these here. This is going to be a little stuffy, which is fine. But I will show you what I do. Like, oh dear Lord, hello. Okay, so that's not a good idea. Of course, I don't have any. Okay, I'm just screwing this up, huh? I forgot I have an opening like that underneath. So we're gonna go with wood. Okay, but anyway, put the chicken on there. Put the egg on there. Boom. Now, if you look above me, it'll say. Well, let me turn these on. I don't know if these actually. Okay, I screwed those up. I don't think that. Hold on. Rookie. Really? I thought you could put them on top of there. Oh, you can. Okay. So I guess we'll do it here. These are currently off, so let's turn them on. I don't know if that really even does anything because I don't see any difference on them. But anyway, this will start hatching, so we're at 7%, right? So let me just go ahead and use that real quick. Pause it. Okay, so this little guy is at 97. He's about to hatch, and I do have my animal net, so I can capture him. But he's going to hatch, and we're going to have a little bone white little chickadee. So there's a little one right there, and we're just going to capture him. Now he's a tier 1. I know people are saying, oh, don't waste your time on him and do this and do that. Don't worry about that crap. Just go ahead and do what you're going to do. And grab this one. That way you have that, because now I'm going to build more later, but I just want to use that for now. This is just to show you guys. Now, I do want to put them up here. I do have kind of a system I used to use on FTB Beyond to do this, and it is daytime, so we're good. It's kind of like my door. I guess I could put a doorway there, right? But then I'll have every freaking zombie in the world banging on it. Okay, and I don't see anything. Hopefully this isn't framey. But what we're going to do, we have this system here, and we're going to, well, actually, I need to do this first. Hold on a second. Sorry. And I know I have one up there, but it's a lot easier. I'll make thousands of these throughout the years. Put that there. And we're going to make this into an actual nesting pen. That would be this, I believe. Might not be the top two, but I think it is this one. Yep, so we're going to make the nesting pen. Now, the way I'm doing this, I'm going to use the chest here, the slightly larger chest. And this is just kind of an idea, so I'm just going to set it up here. Okay. I'm going to put the hopper on the top. And we got to shift click it. So that way we got that right. And then we're going to put the nesting pen on the top. So let me do this. Just going to use this to get up here. That's all. And put that right here. Shift click. And there you go. See how the nest, that's the general setup I use. Is that right there? Okay. And now this, I usually cover this up, or it'll be underground or something like that, and that'll be accessible. And with these, I think I'm going to be running conduit or something from these to get that, so that's going to be a little bit different. But anyway, so, well, actually, let me put this back up here. Okay. Now to put them in, you take your animal net, and you just right-click in the box. Oops, sorry. Shift right-click, and it puts them in the nesting pen. Now, right now, he is just a little chicken. He's a pipsqueak. Okay, pipsqueak. And once he grows up, though, he will start dropping material out underneath him. So he'll put down bone meal, eggs, and poop, chicken poop. So that's why I wish I had a bigger chest. So I might try to add that mod onto it, the storage chest one, the more chest version, because I really, this ain't big enough, honestly. The one I'm thinking of is like huge, so the whole freaking thing is here. And you have like something like 60 slots in it. But it's just a box. It's a small storage box that you see on FTB Beyond. That's the one I used. If you want to see that, look at my other videos that I had on that and you can see it. Do quite extensive stuff on the chickens. I have whole lines of chickens, tons of them. But what he's going to do, he's going to grow up, and I'm going to get to doing some more wheat and everything when he does that. And nobody will attack him, so he's fine. He's good. So we'll just leave him up there. He won't move. He'll sit there forever. So he's like slavery. So he's chained to it. Little box. Okay, but I'll be back in a little bit when all this is grown up and we get some actual material coming out. Okay. And one more little tip and trick too is another thing I noticed that I hate to keep saying it, but Beef does because I've been watching his videos, is that he uses the same old generic Minecraft bed. There is a thing in this mod called a sleeping bag. So if you use 3 wool, 2 pieces of rug, you get a sleeping bag. Now, the great thing about this sleeping bag is that you can use it anywhere, and you just click it, and you go to sleep. The good thing is that your spawn is not changed, so you don't lose your spawn. You don't go all the way back to the freaking first part, I don't think. But this allows you to just, click wherever you want and sleep. Right there. Boom. Done. And we're still waiting for little chickadee here to grow up. And if you notice up at the top too, it says next drop 3 minutes 42 minutes. Sorry, 3 minutes 42 seconds basically. So 3:42 minutes. Whatever. Don't worry about it. But once he's an adult, or she, or whatever you want to call it, is an adult, it takes about 3 minutes 42 seconds for it to make a drop. Now, whether that's an egg, bone meal, poop, whatever combination of, that's how long it takes for it to drop each time. And that number will count down as soon as he grows up. So that's all we're going to wait for, and I just want to do that for right now and just wait on it. But eventually I will have a whole line of different chickens across there. And you don't need to have all these little pens and these different breeding pens and all this other crap, and I'll show you in the future. It won't be on this episode, but it will be on a future episode. But I'm going to go ahead and crash out right now because it is sunset. See if it'll let me. Nope, not yet. And there you go. Boom. It's right to sleep, and it's a portable, and it always shows chest plate after that. It's kind of funny. There you go. And we are asleep till the next day. So I'm going to come back when this guy is growing up, and we're about to make a drop. Okay, be right back. Yeah, back. Okay, so our boy is all grown up, and we're about 1.5 minutes away from him doing a drop here. So just to let you guys know, you see the time is counting down, so it's 1 minute and 16, 15. Wanted to show you something else too. With this mod, you can make what's called an inferium furnace. What this does is it makes it more efficient. So this is 1 block of coal, okay? Now normally 1 block does 8, cooks up to 8 items, whatever the items are. This one cooks roughly 9.5. So it's a little bit more efficient. It's like a plus 15% efficiency. So see, normally it'd be out by now. Another time I didn't do it. Okay, well, just prove me wrong. It did it before though. It was more efficient, so I don't know what happened on that. But yeah, you notice the calamari too. Calamari is a really good food source in the early stages, because see, and occasionally this one does like to lock up for some reason. I noticed I was doing that on beef too, so apparently it's not just me, it's the mod pack. But these are a really good source of dye and calamari food. Now once I get a little more, I will get fortune put on these, and it gives you a lot more stuff. But by then I'll have so much food I really won't need it. So calamari becomes kind of a secondary issue. Food becomes a secondary issue. But what we do, we'll kill these dudes, and apparently if I can hit them, and that gives you quite a bit, because calamari is pretty good for restoring items, restoring your sustenance food, whatever you call it, because it's a 3 food and then like a 6 on the whatever you call those staminas or whatever. I can't remember what to call them. Anyway, okay, so he's up there. He's already let go, and I don't want to do that before the night. Let me get the night going here. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute here. 10:30 I think is the time. The clocks are weird. You notice in the upper right it says 10:30 sunset. Don't listen to that. That's crazy. Can't go by that clock. The clock's wrong. So I don't know if that's something they had to fix or what. But anyway, so what it does, it drops it into the nest. So once it goes from the nest into the hopper and then into the chest. Now notice he dropped a bone white chicken egg, which is a 322 egg. You can get level 10s and tier 10s and things like that. Everybody says to wait until they're tier 10 to breed them. Don't worry about that. Just keep doing it. You'll get items all the way through. As you go through time, you'll get more and more of them. Feathers and chicken poop. You'll get a ton of chicken manure. Tons of chicken manure. You can make into manure blocks. And I pushed the R button, which gave me that. But yeah, you get tons. Everything drops manure. Everything drops manure. See this? Everything drops manure. Tons of it. Tons and tons. And what you can do with it, you can make fertilized dirt and chicken manure blocks. And compact it, which you usually have to end up doing. So yeah, liquid fertilizer used as bone meals for plants. So you can do quite a lot of it. It basically turns it into a fertilizer, if you really want to know. Okay. But anyway, one last thing before I leave for the day, and that's going to be how to make one of these inferium furnaces. Okay. What you do, you get your inferium essence. Well, you gotta have a chest first, so let's get the furnace first. Let's build the furnace. Put that there. The furnace is gonna be in the middle. Be an inferium essence. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. And it's gonna be an inferium block, which you're gonna put right here. Okay. Now, the block is made with 9 inferium essences, and you can pretty much get those from anywhere. You can also grow the crops over there when making seeds. We'll get into that at a later time. Right now, it's not what I want to do. It says it's plus 15% efficiency. It didn't quite work the way it was supposed to, but that's how you make them right there. And bang. So they're kind of cartoonish, but that's fine. They are more efficient and it does work better. So if you're doing like 64 blocks, it actually uses less than 8 coal. So I guess that would be more efficient if you had stuff piping into it on an automatic routine. So it's like an automated system. It would probably show better with the efficiency. But I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of FoolCraft with Arlo Return. And yeah, if you want to see more and you want to keep watching me and see what I do, then definitely feel free. I'm not going to go let's play. I'm not going to go one by one. I'm going to do what I can when I do it, and that'll be pretty much it. So once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode of FoolCraft.